Good morning, Steeler Nation, or good afternoon, or good evening, Steeler Nation, and g'day, Steeler Nation worldwide. Well, guys, the practice squad is half filled. So it's not major, massive news, but I've got a few players that I want to talk about in this short video, and I won't take too much of your time. So the Steelers add 8 to their practice squad. Now, if you go to Steelers.com, that's one advantage for me waking up on the other side of the world, right, at 8:30 a.m. I can't break the news, but when the news gets to the very end of the cycle, most likely it should be factual. And when it's on the Pittsburgh Steelers website, it's factual. Okay. Steelers added 8 players by Teresa Varley, who writes the article. Steelers added 8 players to their practice squad on Wednesday. Uh, all of them players team released to get down to 53. So the same 8 players who were, gone from the roster are back on the practice squad. Now they signed offensive lineman William Dunkel, John Leglue, which I'm happy he's back. I thought he played a really good preseason and training camp. I think he's a bit of depth in this shaky offensive line, right? Ryan McCollum, I'll be honest, don't know too much about him, okay? Defensive lineman Carlos Davis, he's been around the Steelers for a few years now, along with his brother, Carly Davis. So he's in the rotation if someone were to get injured on the defensive line, but we are pretty strong with Montravius Adams, Leal, Hayward. We're strong there. So Carlos Davis is just kind of like an emergency backup, practice guy. I'm glad he's there, let's be honest. Now, I will save one for the very end. Linebacker Hamilcar Rashid, I can never pronounce this dude's name. He had a chance in the last game versus the Lions to try and prove his worth to go and get outside linebacker position. It is quite weak there with TJ Watt, Highsmith, but now with the signing with Malik Reed, I think there's going to be a better presence behind Highsmith because Malik Reed has started some games. So that gives me more confidence that the outside linebacker is a stronger position than what it was, right? So Hamilcar is going to be there in the practice squad. Now, 2 glass guys, then we'll get to the main guy. Elijah Riley was a safety, came from the Jets. There could be a chance, in my opinion, I think it might be him coming into the squad in replace of Kazi, because Kazi's on the roster, right? He's on IR. However, they need to he's on the roster now, but they'll push him to IR shortly. So maybe Riley steps up. I don't know, right? Wide receiver Cody White. You can't get rid of him too easy, right? His dad's legit in the office. His father works for the Steelers. He's up there with the Omar Khans and the Tomlins and the Matt Canadas. So Cody White's there, and also he's a good football player. I don't think he's the best, but I think this receiver room is quite strong, right? The Steelers have 7 receivers right now, and Calvin Austin is dealing with like a foot injury. So will he be pushed to the IR, which would mean there'll be 6. Now, the big news. Huge. Anthony McFarland is on the practice squad, okay? The minute, the second, the minute second, the minute second that Benny Snell fails, you swap those 2 players. You take out Snell and you put in McFarland. That's just my opinion. All right? That's just me. But the minute that Snell does not live up to their expectations again, you change McFarland for Snell's position. You run Warren more and you use McFarland as like a scat back or like a change of pace. That's what you do, in my opinion, right? What do you guys think? Are you happy about McFarland being on the practice squad? I am. But I want to see Snell do something this year. He just hasn't done it. Now, with McFarland last year, sure, he didn't get too many carries. He got like no yards. He legit didn't play, right? He was injured and pretty much didn't play. But McFarland had a strong training camp, right? If you go and read the reports, watch some of the videos, he seems quicker, faster. He's not as, scared or hesitant, or he doesn't run on his feet so much, you know what I'm saying? He used to, in the first year, he was too excited to run the football and he would fall over his own feet. Whereas what I've seen in training camp and preseason, just by watching the games, he seems more calm and relaxed and he's figuring out where to go with the football. So the second that Benny Snell struggles You swap those blokes. You change them over, mate. You change them over. All right. Anyways, guys, I'll get out of here. It's only 8 players on the practice squad, but it's still newsworthy, so we'll bring it up. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoy the content, and hopefully you enjoy your day. All right, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.